Biden will announce the Supreme Court reforms next week. Folks, I just find this story so rich when this fool has been on the public dole for 50 years and he wants limits for SCOTUS, but he hasn't brought up limits for Congress or ethical rules for Congress. I have previously expressed my support for ethics rules for SCOTUS. Same rules should apply across the U.S. government. It's time to get on board, clean up the act. Let's put term limits in for everybody. Let's get rid of lifetime pensions. And let's put in some hardcore ethics rules. And if you're only serving in Congress for a few years, it's not hard to comply with those ethics rules, like not having stock that you know about in particular companies and things like that. Hey, Nancy Pelosi, pay attention. On term limits, the general idea, the reason that federal judges serve for life was to prevent them from being biased so that they would not be shopping for their next job, and also that they would not say, well, gee, if my term ends, people might get even with me because I voted a certain way. This was designed to be truly independent. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court has been somewhat compromised since the administration of FDR in the 1930s and early 1940s. And as we all know, they tried to pack the court. There's been some rumors about the Dems wanting to pack the court. I don't see that happening before the end of the year. If Kamala Harris was to, by some freak of nature or voting cheating, was to be elected, I think that they could go after the Supreme Court and either pack the court or do something else that's stupid. The oddity of this is that the Dems are simply playing politics. In a recent survey, only 20% of the decisions of the current term of SCOTUS could be considered political. And in fact, many of the decisions were unanimous. So as we say, be careful what you wish for.